Okay, so you've spent the last couple of weeks living in this calendar and using it as a guide for your work and for your life, and you've probably learned some stuff. I suspect there were some things that took a lot longer than you thought they were going to. I suspect there were some things that actually took less time than you thought. I suspect there were moments when you realized, like, wow, this is really a waste of my time. I suspect that there were also moments where you were like, ha, I can see when my energy is best inside of my business, working internally, versus when it's best really meeting with my clients and being externally focused. This is all good learning. And this is the thing that I want to remind you, and we really try to focus on this inside of our community, is that it's all about learning. Everything about running a business is about learning. And if you have that growth mindset, none of this is failure. It's like anything that doesn't work gives us more data and more information to make better decisions moving forward. So anything that didn't work, that's awesome. What did you learn from it? Anything that did work, awesome. What did you learn from it? Why did it work? What worked about it? How can you apply that to the things that didn't work? Now, we're headed into one last revision. Now, I say last, being fully clear, it's just a revision of this version. It's a living and breathing thing. You're going to come back to this many, many times throughout the life of your business and throughout the life of your life. The point being, we're going to do another round of revisions now with the data you have from the past 2 weeks about what worked and what didn't, so that you can implement it again and keep running with it and continue to use this as a guide to make really good decisions about your time and your energy. So I encourage you again, remember, you're practicing, you're learning. This is your growth mindset. You will use this and you will tweak this. This is not a like set it and forget it kind of thing and just assume that it's always going to be that way. You will come back to this and use it time and time and time again. So what I encourage you to do at this point is pop back into those files. So if you built this solely in Excel or using Google Sheets, that's awesome. Go make your changes there. Now I will say this, I like to actually duplicate the tab and put like version 2. And I put the date on it because I like to know when I'm creating that new change so I can go back over time. Like I just keep these in one document so I can go back and look what it looked like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and see what's changed. Because to me, it just helps me see like the evolution of what I've been able to do and achieve through my business, especially as I've added team members and I've gotten stuff off of my plate. Yes. Now, that's another thing. When you go through this round of revisions, there were likely some things that came up like, gosh, I really need to stop doing this. I really need to change this. I really need to hire, or I need to outsource for this. That's awesome. And again, I remind you, even if you're not 100% ready for that, I want you to have that on the horizon and start building your plan for it. If you are focused on sales and marketing, what you are doing is prioritizing money, making money in your business. And when we generate more income in our business, we have more money to invest in the things that we need to continue to grow. Staffing is one of those. Hiring people to do the things that are not the best use of your time is amazing. But if we never focus on sales and marketing, we might not be putting enough money in the coffers to be able to do that. So I cannot say that enough. Make sure you are continuing to invest time and energy in your sales and marketing efforts, no matter what. It's got to happen. If you want to run a business and you want to make the money to live that amazing life that you want to live, do it. You got to do it. You've got to invest in that sales function and in the marketing function and make sure that you are getting your business out there and in front of other people and keep going after it. So one last thing I'll point out. You may have also noticed there was some stuff that was missing. So chances are, as you kind of ran through this process of thinking like, this is what I do in my business, you may have overlooked some stuff. I've definitely done that. And so if you have, that's cool. Put that on the list and build it back into your calendar and get it there. And that's okay. Like, don't judge yourself for it if you forgot that like you needed to do some accounting work or you forgot that whatever. It's all good. It's totally fine. Capture it now and move on. That's all this is. It's all a living, breathing, learning process. I can assure you, I've been a business owner for 10 years. I am still getting things wrong. I will continue to get them wrong for the rest of my life. This is not about getting it 100% right. But I can tell you I'm a heck of a lot better than I was 10 years ago. I'm a heck of a lot better than I was 1 year ago. You learn and you grow, and that is the name of the game. So keep it going. I'm really proud of you for making it to this point. If you have questions or want feedback, reach out and let me know. I really want to know if this worked for you, and I'm going to include a link to a survey because I would love your feedback, and I want to know if this was helpful, what worked, what didn't, and where might you need a little more help so that I can support you as we move into new versions of this in the future, because we're learning too. All right. Thank you so much. It was so good to enjoy this journey with you and continue to enjoy it. So let's go out and kick some ass today. Talk to y'all soon.